so much for joining me on my program once again. I appreciate you wherever you're joining me from. I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Accept my greeting according to your time zone. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please kindly subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell so that you'll be notified anytime I upload a video. You can be among the first to receive it. Then go to the comment section at all times. Leave your comment, drop your contribution. If you have suggestions, make it out there. If you have any criticism, put it down on the comment section. It will make us to get better, presenting you a better program. Thank you so much.
Welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Share the broadcast as you join. Share the broadcast on your platform. Share the broadcast to family and friends. Mike Wine, thank you so much for joining. Welcome, 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 welcome. It's Gifts, thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. I appreciate everyone that have joined me on this very broadcast today. Thank you for joining the broadcast, any place you are joining from. If you are joining from Biafran land, my special thanks to you. If you are joining from any part of the world, from Europe, America, Australia, Canada, New Zealand, Russia, whichever part of the world you are joining from, I say may Chukwu Okike Abiyama continue to guide you, protect you, and secure you. We must continue to do what we have to do, no matter what they do to us, no matter how they try to stop us, no matter how they try to restrict us, we will not stop. They are trying as much as possible to demoralize us, to make sure that we don't send these messages that we are sending, but we will continue to wake up the consciousness of those who have refused to see reasons. That is what we do here on a daily basis, and we will continue to do that, whether they like it or not. This is an autopiloted platform, autopiloted by Chukwu Okike Abiyama himself, under the spokesmanship of Mazi Simon Ekpa, and on the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi, and that is where we stand. Speaking the truth always. We do not push propaganda, neither do we push lie. We say it the way it is. It's left for you to either take it or leave it. We will continue to speak the truth. We will continue to sensitize the people, more especially the Biafran people. And we will continue to say it exactly the way it is. No matter the attack they bring to us, no matter the hindrances we have, no matter the obstacles, we will continue until we get to our destination. And today, here are we again, speaking on issues that have to bother us as Biafrans and the rest of people. Every one of us have to wake up. The time is now. It is now time for everybody to rise up and take back that which belongs to him or her. It is time. You're welcome, Abraham. It is time for us to wake up and take back our nation. Those of us who are Biafrans, we have confessed it in our mouth. We have spoken about it, but it is time for us to take action. And we have to be going home. And also for those ones who claim that they are one Nigerianists, those ones who feel that the one Nigeria is their pathway, well, do you now have the balls to take back your country? Those of one Nigerianists who call themselves one Nigerians, are you now ready? Do you now have the balls to take back your country? After you have seen that they have denied you every of your rights. Even the person you so loved and voted in, they took away the vote from him. They rigged the election and they stopped you from making a comment. Even in the court, they have kicked you out of the court. The only option that is left for you is for you to voice out. Do you have the confidence to voice out? Do you have the confidence to fight for that mandate you are looking for? Do you have the power, the strength, and the energy to fight for that better world you are looking for? I am speaking to those of them one Nigerianists. When we talk about the one Nigerianists, there are some of them who are Biafrans. They bear Biafran name. Most of them are Igbo Biafrans and from other part of Biafra land. Some of them are Oduduwans and from other part of Oduduwa lands. And so forth and so on. Every one of you that is dreaming of a better contraption in time to come, Every one of you that is deceiving yourself that you're going to make the contraption better. What plan are you making? Do you have the energy and the balls to fight for that which you want? The stage is ripe. The stage is ripe for you now to take back that which belongs to you. The stage is ripe for you now to make a statement. Do you have the balls? Those of us who are autopilotes, those of us who are Biafrans in IPOB, we have known long before now that the only pathway for us is freedom. And that is where we have continued to fight for our freedom, continue to fight for our independent nation, continue to ask for a referendum, even in the face of the bullet, even in the face of death. We are standing firm and saying it's Biafra or nothing. Our Supreme Leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu today is standing before the whole world. Our Supreme Leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu today is standing, facing charges simply because of you and I, because of what he believes in. That is why they kidnapped him from Kenya. And they are holding him against his will with several juicy offers. Because he knows the values of freedom. He has rejected every offer they have given him. And he continues to fight on. Every member of Autopilot is fighting on. Consistently saying that we don't want to be part of the Zoological Republic. Those of you now who say that you want to be part of it, but you need a new nation. You want inclusiveness, you want respect, you want the rule of law and order. Do you have the balls to fight for it? The stage is set. Now that they have denied you your so-called election that you did, they have denied you access to the court. The only thing that is left for you is to go to the street and do the needful. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Do you have the balls to do that? And yet, you shamelessly come to write on our comment sections. You shamelessly come to write to us, those of us who are asking for freedom, those of us who has given up everything and continue to fight for freedom, even in the face of the bullet. Instead of you according us respect, you are there talking trash on us. But today, the stage is set for you to speak loud and make your claim known. The stage is set for you to make your claim known, to come out and demand for that which is right. Nobody can give you freedom in a platter of gold, no matter the kind of freedom you are looking for. The Biafrans, we know what we are looking for. What we are looking for is an independent nation of Biafra through a referendum. What about you, who call yourself one Nigerian? What are you looking for? You say you want to make it better in Nigeria. Do you have the balls to pursue that? What is your next plan now that they have rejected you? They've denied you every single thing you could do to make sense. They've denied you even the legal whatever have been denied you. Do you have the balls to continue to pursue that which is right? Or you want to fall back to the status quo? They have already started advising you. I've started seeing many videos advising you to calm down. Calm down. Let's build a new nation. That is the nonsense you hear from them. Let's build a nation. Let's come together and build a nation. That the nation is much important than this. This is the nonsense message they continue to preach at any time. Each time they commit their crime, after committing the crime, the next minute they are telling you to forget about it and move on. Forget about it and move on. You brought war upon us in 1967. You told us to forget about it and move on. You said no victor, no vanquish. You said okay, and we moved on with you. You said you're going to implement the 3R. Rehabilitation, reconstruction, and the other R. Reintegration. None of the R you did. You didn't do the reconstruction, you didn't do the rehabilitation, and you didn't do the reintegration. You didn't do anyone. In the 3R, you never implemented anyone. Reconstruction. Where did you see any reconstruction in Biafra land? There is none, not even a single one. Every construction in Biafra land was done by Biafran people. Rehabilitation. No Biafran was rehabilitated. Instead, today, they are making our situation worse. They are making us go mad. They are making us remember things that we have forgotten. Nobody was rehabilitated. Our soldiers that fought in the front today are still fighting along with us. No rehabilitation. Reintegration. They never integrated us. We, by ourselves, forced ourselves to reintegrate into that Zolega Republic. We went back to several places where we were murdered and killed. We went back to the place and continued the normal businesses we are doing. We continued normal life as normal. And yet, even with the pain we took to reintegrate ourselves, yet we are not accepted. Up to today, our people are losing their lives simply because they are Biafrans. People are still being murdered simply because they are Biafrans. I don't want to use the term Igbo Biafrans because every one of us in the old southeastern region, we are Igbos. Take it or leave it. You can continue to pretend for all I care. But your enemy knows that you are Igbo. Mazen Nande can use that term and he say we are all Igbos. But people don't understand what he means by that. We are one family. When we say we are all Igbos, we are not saying it to intimidate you. We are not saying it to underrate you. We are not saying it to take you over. But that is the only title you can use to defeat your enemy. That is the only title your enemy is scared of. That is the name that your enemy shiver when they hear. And if you have common sense, you should be able to adapt that name. Keep it close to yourself. The name that troubles your enemy. Your enemy knows how strong that name is. That is why he wants to make sure that you denounce that name. He wants to make sure that you denounce the name. That is why they know how strong it is. That is why at every given opportunity, they want you to deny that name. They know whom you are. Even when you don't know who you are, they know you very, very well. They know you better than you know yourself. Just in this very election that just ended, you see how the old Southeastern people were attacked. You see how they were easy to identify. And when they were coming for the attack, they don't even come to you to ask you if you are Igbo, you are Ijo, or you are Efik. They go straight and attack you. By me looking at you, they know where you're coming from. Are you getting the message now? We must have to go home. There's no truth about it. We must have to go. And I believe Biafrans are very much ready to go. We are on our way out already. The journey has started. But for those who call themselves one Nigerianists, those who are still thinking in their dreams that they will get something out of Nigeria, now I ask you, do you have the balls to go for that which you want? The stage is right for it. The stage today is set for it. At least I'm expecting everybody to begin to go on hashtag on their various platforms. Begin to make a call. Send hashtag to everybody for people to come out and take over their country. I know that there are a good number of you who claim to be obedient, who claim you want to make a change in that contraption. How prepared are you? This stage is ripe. What are you waiting for? This stage is ripe, very much ripe. There's nothing to wait for. They have rigged your election. Finally, they have rigged you out of the court. And you have seen the information on the plans they are making with their Chief Justice of the Federation. Holding meeting with Bola Ahmed Tinubu. If you don't get it, you will never get it again. If you don't get it now, you'll never get it. Already from beginning, without anything being done, Muhammadu Buhari template is playing again. Late Muhammadu Buhari, his template is playing again before your own very eyes. The template of late Muhammadu Buhari is playing back again. And there you are, sleeping. There you are, somebody who said he wants a better. Where are you going to find that better Nigeria? I used to ask them. Where? People that don't even have the balls to make a change. They don't even have the balls to pursue that which they want. You say you want a better Nigeria. Now that the stage is right, what are you waiting for? Why are you not going to grab it? Why are you not coming out? The same template of Muhammad Buhari is playing out before your own very eye. What are you doing? Today, their so-called president-elect secretly having a meeting with the Chief Justice of the Federation. That tells you the result of their court case. Why they were thrown out. As if that one is not enough. You are seeing other things unfolding. You are seeing other things unfolding. Some secret talks coming out from right, left, and center. How long is it going to go on? How long are you going to continue on this path? How long will you continue to listen to irrelevant issues? How long will you continue to be deceived? How long will you continue to mark time in one place? Is it not time for you to make a move? This question is for the one Nigerianist. As for the Biafran people, we are on our way out already. We are on our way out. But those of you who are still deceiving themselves that they want to make a change, the time has come for you to come out and make a statement. You are not doing anything. What are you waiting for? Both you and your London boy. You and the London boy who claim that you want to perform miracle. Before your own very eyes, they took away the presidency from you. Before your own very eyes, they told you can't do anything. Before your own very eyes, they told you to go to court. Before you go to court, they have invited the Chief Justice of the Federation, have now entered into their camp and they are holding their meetings. They are holding their meetings. Before your own very eyes, the so-called president-elect already have started his medical tour. The same template that played out before you in late Muhammad Buhari. The same thing that late Muhammad Buhari did. They have already started preparing a ground for another cloning. They have already started planning. It has become a routine. And there you are, sitting. Okay, it is not yet time, right? It's not yet time for you to speak. When are you going to rise and speak? When are you going to rise up? Those of you who call yourself one Nigerianist. Let's assume you want to make it better. That's good for you. That is your belief. That is what you believe. You believe that you can turn Nigeria around, that you can make something better. Now that the stage is set for you to do something, what are you doing? What are you doing? Now that the stage is set, every single template you have seen in the past is playing out before your own very eyes. All those who call themselves obedient and their London boy that they're following, can you have the balls to fight for that which you said you want? What are you waiting for? The stage is set. The stage is more than ripe. It is more than ripe for a statement to be made. Are you ready? Are you bold? Do you have the energy to make the statement? And if you do, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for to take over that land? What are you waiting for to end that contraption? As for those of us in autopilot, IPOB, and our Odua brothers, we have already made it clear that we don't want to be part of it anymore. We are heading to the end of the contraption. We have made it open. And the reason why we want to end it is to save life, to make sure that people are secured, to make sure that people have a meaningful life. It is not because of restructuring. It is not because of our resources. It is not because of marginalization. It is to save life. Because we value life. The Biafran people, we know the value of life. That is why we are doing what we are doing today. That is why we will never be silent. That is why we will continue to fight, even if it's one person that remains. That one person will build a sane society where people will live. But you that claim that somehow, that the one Nigeria is going to give you something, how prepared are you? Oh, you want to sit back and wait for another 8 years. After 8 years, then you come back to the drawing board. You go back to your PVC, they give you new electoral law, and you continue to complain and cry. Well, I don't have any problem with you. You want to be part of one Nigeria? Go ahead. But I'm asking a question that needs an answer. How prepared are you to secure that thing you want to secure in the Zoological Republic? For us, the Biafran people, we don't want anything to do with it. We don't want to secure anything in it. Anything that has the name, the Zoological Republic of Nigeria, we are not part of it. We have rejected it and rejected it very, very loudly, long before now. But my question is to those who still want to keep the status quo, who feel that they want to make a change. The time to make a change has come. Don't allow this time to slip you over. If really you love yourself, if you are truthful to yourself, whoever you are, and you are supporting one Nigeria, whoever you are, and you said it is better together, whoever you are, and you say you can turn it around, the stage is set. What are you doing? How are you going to turn it around? Do you want to wait after another 8 years